Is the frequency in use? VK3 Mike Delta Hotel. Is the frequency occupied? This is VK3 Mike Delta Hotel. Nothing heard. Good evening, everyone. This is VK3 Mike Delta Hotel, your host for the 6 metre muster. You might be aware the 6 metre muster is being streamed live on YouTube. This is first time, so if you're watching the stream, just remember there is a delay. But we are going live on YouTube, and you should have been sent a link. If not, just go into YouTube and type 6M space muster, and pretty easy to find. And hope you enjoy this evening. This evening will be a very informal. We're just going to throw it around, do a bit of 6 metre experimenting, and see how everything goes from there. So this is VK3 Mike Delta Hotel, and of course I had a little bit of trouble this afternoon with a lot of the streaming software, because I'd done a bunch of upgrades and forgot that upgrading breaks a few things. So I have reinstalled a lot of software and didn't get a pad and pen ready, but I've done that now. So we'll have a bit of a break and go ahead with your call signs. This is VK3 Mike at Delta Hotel for the 6 metre muster. Please go ahead with your call. Go ahead. Thanks, Michael. I'm aware of that. Go ahead with your call signs. A bit of a double there. I got MKE. The other call, please go ahead. Got you there, Bill. We'll call in Ian. Are you still there, Ian? I've got Tango Bravo there. And you there, Peter? Roger, Roger. I heard you before too. So far I've got VK3 CMC, MKE, CWF, Bill, Ian, TB, and ACZ, Peter. I'm currently beaming west from my location, and I am horizontally polarized. The vertical antenna is on another radio, and if I switch the other radio on, then I lose the stream. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be seeing at the moment a copy of, I shouldn't say a copy, the pan adapter from the radio. So you'll playing it back later on, you'll be able to see your signal on the waterfall. So there you go. Alrighty, I'll leave a pause and see if there's anyone else. This is VK3 Mike Delta Hotel for the 6 metre muster. Anyone else wishing to check in with us tonight, please go ahead. I got HDX and KVK. HDX, I don't think we've spoken before. My name is Mark. Can I just get your name, please? And good evening to you, Don, and good evening to you, Richard. You may have joined the 2 metre soup kitchenette before, Don, I'm not sure. But tonight we're just going to keep this really informal, and we're just going to throw it around and experiment and have some fun on 6 metres. Is there anyone else there wishing to join us? Please go ahead with your call. This is VK3 Mike at Delta Hotel. Okay, nothing heard. So maybe we can just go through the list and everyone can have a bit of a say. Let us know maybe what antenna you're running, where you're located. It sounded like Ian, you're not at your normal home QDH, and maybe what power you're running as well. I've got a pretty good copy on everyone. Richard, you're a little bit down, and I did hear Adrian before, and his signal was a little bit down. But as I said, I'm running horizontal at the moment and pointing west from Belgrave. I'm currently running about 100 watts using the FTDX 3000 into a two-element Yagi, and I'm pointing 270 degrees from my location, which is kind of due west. Hope everyone's had a good day. As I said before, I nearly didn't get the stream up and running due to some computer issues, but we got there in the end. I've had a very busy week. Called out Wednesday night. I got home very early Thursday morning, and then back out Thursday and today. The things that happen when four-wheel drives run red lights and run into big trucks. It creates quite a mess. Alrighty, we'll put it around to Michael. So we got Michael at the top of the list, VK3CMC, followed by Keith, VK3MKE. Then we've got Bill, 3CWF. Then over to Ian, 3 Tango Bravo. Then 3 Alpha Charlie Zulu Peter. And 3 Hotel Delta X-Ray Don. And then 3 KVK Richard. And then throw it back to me. And then after that we'll, I guess, just throw it around and let things, bit of freestyle. So over to you, Michael, to get things running, and I hope you've had a good day. VK3 Charlie Mike Charlie, VK3 Mike Delta Hotel, and the 6 Meter Muster Group being streamed live on YouTube this evening. Over to you, Michael. That's a negative. VK3 KVK, VK3 MDH, and the Soup. Ha! I nearly did it as well then. The 6 metre muster, Friday 6 metre muster on the 21st of October 2020. 2022. Oh, it's been a long day. Well, like Don said, I think I'm hearing everyone about a 4x5, 5x5, except for Richard, who it's just something Richard and I struggle with between our two QDHs with 2 metres and seems to be 6 metres. I have switched over to the vertical antenna and it really hasn't made much difference. So I'll be sticking with this horizontal for the time being. I did swing it right around the other way and there was just a lot of noise, so looks like I'm pointing west and that seems to be the best for everyone. So how about we just open it up and pass it around, and I might just throw it to you, Don. How did you get hold of the 6 metre muster tonight? VK3 HDX, VK3 MDH in the group. Oh, that's awesome, Don. Good to have you along, and hopefully we'll catch you on the Sunday edition of the 2 metre Soup Kitchenette. Okay, well, let's just throw it open and see how things go. So I'll just leave a pause firstly and see if there's anyone else out there listening that wishes to join us. Please go ahead. I didn't hear anything, so I'll throw it up to you, Ian, up there on One Tree Hill. Did you hear anyone else? Oh, thanks, Ian. Didn't hear anything, anyone else either. So yeah, I'll just leave it open and see. Well, maybe over to you, Peter. What have you been up to this week? You been out playing radio, or have you just been staying at home? VK3 ACZ, VK3 MDH. Thanks, Peter. The audio should be coming out on the stream. I did test with Michael, but that was like probably 6 weeks ago. So it seems to be showing it's coming out on the stream, but if it's not, it's not, and something to work on for next time. But all good. And yeah, good signals from Bill and good signals from Michael. And yeah, over to you, Michael. Have a say. I've had a busy day, a busy week. As you know, I there was a four-wheel drive that decided to run a red light on Wednesday afternoon, and it decided to hit a truck, and about 600 litres of diesel went down a stormwater drain and entered a creek system. So I was out there since Wednesday night making good. So yeah, it's been a busy week. So if I'm starting to drift and dribble, that's why, lack of sleep. Over to you, Michael. VK3CMC. Have a say, Michael.
VK3 Charlie Fox, Tango Bravo. Few stations like to see if they can work you. Can you hear me over? Yeah, it was HDX was coming for you as well, but obviously not getting through. I can just hear you at my location. I've got a bit of background hush here, but it's about sort of 7, but I think my meter's very generous. But yeah, I'm only just hearing you. How about you? Bill, don't just try to give you a call, but obviously I'm doing either of them. Back to you, Bill, VK3 CWS, VK3 Tango Bravo. How are you copying? Richard, VK3 KVK, any copy on AM? VK3 Tango Bravo. Are we going to make a sideband or are you staying on AM?
So it's Keith over, so it's up to you, Keith. Maybe we better go back to sideband and pass it on.
Yeah, okay, yeah, well,
VK3 Tango Bravo, VK3 MDH. Found it difficult to hear a lot of that traffic there on AM, so I'm not quite sure what took place, and also been playing around with the stream here to see if I can't get the audio out. So didn't hear much there, Ian. So maybe Ian, if you could just throw it around to somebody, that would be great. VK3 TB, VK3 MDH in the group.
VK3 MDH. I followed the link that Michael just sent me, and I could hear your audio fine via YouTube. So I don't have issues. I don't know whether it's off my other end or not. All right, I'll let us know if you what the list is. I'll go back to the shop, Michael, and you can hand it around, and maybe we'll try FM. It's an idea. Anyway, VK3 CMC, VK3 Tango Bravo.
Well, whoever was after Keith, Keith, do you remember who you were putting it over to?
Yeah, that was over to Bill 3CWS.
Have a say, Bill.
Thank you very much, VK3 CWS. I'm back on SSB. Just give a quick report about SSB reports. MDH 551, SSB 556, MKE 553, TB 7, ACC 555, HDX 558, and KVK 558. So, my tax is a way to go. I'm going to take off because I've got a fair bit of packing up to do before I head off to
just the case it's been done at short notice. So thanks very much for adding this. It's been very interesting. First time I've had a contact across town on 6 for quite a long time. All very interesting. Play 7-3, thank you very much, everyone, and have a great weekend. VK3, VK3, CWS. Cheers all.
Who was after Bill? Good night, Bill.
Yeah, good night, Bill. It was over to Ian after Bill.
Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention. I'm on VK3, CWS, VK3 Tango Bravo, and good night, Bill. Have a lovely evening, and I hope all goes well. You took the Tassie. Like everybody's been very good signals where I am here, so I'm just taking notes of what everything is. And interested, all the antennas that people are trying, we've got the waterways there swimming off the ground, and all the flower pots, obviously, they're all working quite well. So very, very pleased with all this home brewing of antennas. I'll put out one more call to see if there's any other stations that want to call in and see if we can hear anybody. This is VK3 Tango Bravo for the Friday evening meter muster. If anybody else is about, I'd love to hear from you. VK3 Tango Bravo. Nothing heard, and it is starting to rain here. VK3 ACZ, back to you, Peter. VK3 Tango Bravo.
VK3 Tango Bravo in the group, VK3 ACZ. And Mark, don't worry, the audio stream is working perfectly now. I don't know whether the fault was at my end or whatever it was, but everything's coming through quite nicely. Yeah, I couldn't hear Bill before on AM at all, but obviously the others that I could hear, no drama at all. And good fun to play with that mode. We should do it more often, just for the sake of nostalgia, if nothing else. Only thing I wanted to say, 10 metres was very interesting last night, even though the solar flux has dropped a little bit. It was 114 last time I looked. I was hearing some Europe right on sunset on 10 metres. Couldn't pull it out of the dirt, but when I listened on 5 ARG, probably arguably the best STR of the lot, I was hearing Finland and what was the other country? Well, there were 2 European countries anyway coming through quite. Oh, that's right, it was France. So all things are looking good for 10 metres around about sunset, but it can either last for 5 minutes or half an hour. Looking forward to when the solar flux jumps up a bit. But anyway, who do I throw it over to? It's back over to Don. If you're still there, VK3HDX in the group, VK3ACZ.
And nothing heard there from Don, so over to you, Richard. Maybe Ian, you could give Richard a shout.
Cheers, Richard.
Yeah, thanks for joining in tonight, Richard.
Yes, cheers, Richard.
So, you still there, Michael?
Yes, I'm still here. Did we miss Bill, or is Bill gone as well?
I think Bill left, but I'm not sure. We'll give him a shout. VK3 CWF, you still there, Bill? No, I thought Bill had vacated. Michael, you just running the one antenna tonight?
Yeah, just flower pipe. I've got the quarter-wave vertical on the shed roof, but because that's down low, this one up on the 12-metre squid pole outperforms it for sure. And it's starting to rain up there, so we might cop a bit of a shower or something. Obviously AM, most of us dropped down from 100 watts to about 25 watt carrier. No problems talking to Keith and Ian, but they're a shame couldn't quite get done. I could hear Bill, carrier only, no audio. So I suggest if anyone else wants to call someone, we're a diminishing group now, but I think the band's pretty much free if someone wanted to try it, an FM simplex contact. I'll stick to lower sideband, upper sideband for this round anyway. So if there's a smaller group there, pardon me. Yeah, good signal reports from everyone. And it's not as good as 2 metres. I think we found that out last time, that we do better on 2 metres. This is not a magic band. I don't care what anyone says. It's a band that we can strike some fun on, though, that's for sure. I'm wondering if VK3FTOM is listening. I wonder if you get a message from him, Peter. I'll just ask you that question.
I did send him the link, and by the way, everybody, it's raining here in Bosnia, so Ian, you've spread it. Your good luck over to us, over.
Oh, well, sorry to do that. Maybe we just try Adrian, see if he's still there and listening, and maybe be heard now. Adrian, VK3NL, are you still there? VK3 Tango Bravo for the group. No, nothing really, probably gone to bed. No problem. Back to, I think it was you, Peter, VK3ACZ, VK3 Tango Bravo.
Yeah, VK3TB in the group, VK3ACZ, and I want to echo Michael's comments. I've often said that how can you call 6 metres the magic band when most of the year nothing happens on it, albeit for a little bit of sporadic E. I'm certainly looking forward to Sunspot Maximum when the F2 propagation will pick up, and now and again when I look at the MUF charts from around the world, I get excited when I see the MUF in the Pacific is somewhere around 50 megahertz, but that's probably good for trans-equatorial and nothing much else. So yeah, I really think that let's say 20 or 40 should be the magic band, because something's always happening on them, especially now. I don't know if you guys have been listening much on 20, but it's been pretty much open to somewhere 24 hours a day. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents on it. I know some people get very defensive about 6 metres and think it's the best band ever, but there you go, each to their own. Over to Michael. No, I'll throw it back to Mark. VK3MDH in the group, VK3ACZ.
Keith was next, but anyway.
Sorry.
Over to you, Keith.
Yeah, thanks there, Mark. Yeah, look, I 6 metres is just a band, and actually, really, for most of us guys that are in fairly close, it's probably really good. That's perfect. I could hear Richard, and I'm 73's Richard too, if you can hear me. I could hear everybody apart. I could not hear Adrian at all, but I could hear everybody almost with no signal strength. But if I turned the volume up, you could hear, and it's fine. So there you go. But I don't know what these antennas are like for receiving. I suppose they're all right. I mean, they're pretty convenient to put up. It's very easy. My first one that I put together, I had some white conduit here, but it was actually wasn't very thick wall. So I bought some other stuff, which was the PVC plumbing pressure pipe. So I figured that had a slightly thicker wall, I think. Anyway, and there was more fittings for it as well, so I've changed to that. And we've had a few quite windy days here, and it still is. It waves around in the breeze, of course, but it still works. So, and I can see that the as I speak, the SWR goes up. Oh, it goes up over 1.5 on the voice peaks a bit, but it's not too bad. It's sort of more for the bottom end of the band, but it's actually really good. And you know, and we could even use it on AM. Really, just really clever. Anyway, get some use out of it. There's virtually no other use. There's a little bit of FTH sometimes. And Whisper, I hear that a little bit as well, but you know, look, I haven't spent a lot of time on it. So, but anyway, it's very interesting, and if you look back through old editions of Amateur Radio magazine in the 60s and 70s and stuff, there was a lot of activity on 6 metres because you could buy ex-commercial sets, many of them crystal locks, but you could get them and go straight on to 6 metres, and there might have been something to do with the limited license back then, I don't know, but I do know that there used to be quite a bit of activity, close range stuff sort of thing. Anyway, not quite sure who to put it there. I'll just put it back to you, Mark, and hearing you quite well, but no signal strength, VK3MDH, VK3MKE.
VK3MKE, VK3MDH. This streaming thing and operating radios is got my hands full. But I've got the preamp on twice, so I'm getting you about a 5x5. So maybe not quite a fair comparison, but good signal from you and very easily heard, at least to me there, Keith. Yes, not sure who's left now. Probably Ian, Peter, Keith and Michael, I think. Is it still raining up there, Ian? Back to you.
Yeah, it's melting down. It's not too bad. My antenna is obviously the VSW, I don't know, a little bit higher. But no, it's all right. We'll see where we go. Interesting comment. I think 6 metres, what I call the magic band is when it opens, it's great. But normally it's closed. Back in the 80s, I worked for a company and we had, I think it was 70 meg FM radios between the cars, and that was just simply. And no CCTS cones back in those days. And I remember in summertime, every now and again, you get people using the same channel over in Adelaide or Sydney or whatever, and you could hear them perfectly, and they complained that you were using their channel or whatever. So it is magic when it opens, but when it's the rest of the time it's pretty dead. But yeah, one of those funny bands. I love one of the Glories. I think the FM section is just absolutely no use at all, and yeah, it's strange. Anyway, such is life, and I guess it's got its moments. All right. According to my list, goes over to Peter after me. VK3HCZ, VK3 Tango Bravo.
Yeah, VK3TB, VK3HCZ in the group returning. Yeah, well, 10 metres opens more often than 6 anyway. I do recall one really halcyon day in last Christmas time where 6 metres was going gangbusters. There were ZLs on, there were VK8s, VK4s, everybody, and the bandscope just looked like the candles on lit candles on a birthday cake. And as sure as they were there and really strong signals, it was like somebody blew out all the candles and the band just went absolutely dead in a heartbeat. And I know that's why some people like to refer it as the magic band, but you never know what you got. I still maintain that something that you can work around the world on the long path and get good signals was more worthy of being called a magic band, but there you go. I'm certainly looking forward to the sporadic Eon 10, which should only be a few weeks away. The last 2 years, it's pretty much started on the 1st of December, almost by clockwork. So we're not too far away from 10 metre magic and maybe a little bit less on 6, because as you know, that it opens on 10 quite a few times more often than it does on 6. But anyway, all good fun. And I did hear a bit of a rumble too. So the one thing for sure though was 6 metres is a good band to be on now. I wouldn't like to be trying to converse at the moment on 80 metres. I think that should be just a little bit too much snap, crackle and pop. But over to you, Keith. VK3 MKE in the group, VK3 HCZ.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. Yep, yeah, all comments noted on that one. Yeah, 80 metres might be a bit noisy. I haven't actually listened. I've been really busy today. I haven't even had the radio on. briefly for about an hour this morning, quite early on SC8, but that's really all. Yes, it's raining. It certainly sounds like it's raining quite heavy here. I'll probably have to go fairly soon. I've actually got to go to work tonight, so not ideal, but look, it's an interesting band, and I don't hear much activity really. Although I did think someone told me, it might have been Michael, or perhaps it was you, Peter, I can't remember, but there's a 6-metre repeater, perhaps at King Lake, and I actually spoke to a guy on that once. He just said that he was listening on that frequency, and I spoke to him for 10 minutes or something. I can't remember his call sign now. KCT or KKT or something. Anyway, something like that. But that was quite effective. So that was using the repeater up at King Lake. So there you go. They're all there, ready to use. We'll back over to, I don't know who to put it to. I suppose Ian's probably after me, I guess. Over to you there, Ian. VK3 Tango Bravo, VK3 and KE.
Can I just jump in there, people?
Go for it.
Yeah, hearing lightning, I'll go quickly and try and drop this antenna. I can hear the thunder, and Gary sent a message before, Gary FX, saying there's lightning in the area, so I'm going to quickly drop this big antenna and hope I don't get fried. Thank you, Mark, for hosting it. Bryce didn't turn up, maybe he just couldn't hear us from too long, and Marshall, who's been pushing us to have another muster, didn't turn up tonight, but it's been great. Good, successful evening again. So thank you for hosting, Mark, and I'll put it over to you, Ian, VK3TV, and I'll say cheers all, and I'll catch you on Sunday night. We'll say something for there. Cheers all. Over to you, Ian.
Yeah, no worries, Michael. I've got to make a move soon. I've just moved my car from the top of the hill to a bit further down, so the gate closed on me. And there was I think, flashing lightning a second ago, so I think I'm being on the top of the hill with a big antenna and talking radio, looking up to the wires you do right now. So I'll go QRC as well. Over to you, Mark. VK3MDH, VK3 Tango Bravo. I'm going QRC. I'm letting my thing down. Cheers all.
Yeah, VK3 Tango Bravo, VK3 MDH in the group. We might bring proceedings to a close. We've been nearly an hour, so sounds like we've got a bit of inclement weather coming in, and Ian needs to get packed up and on the road, and Michael needs to drop his antenna. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight on the 6-metre muster. It's been really good, and we'll do it again no doubt sometime soon. And if I'm not there Sunday evening, I'll be an apology. I'm up in the Big River State Forest on Sunday, up there Saturday night and up there Sunday, and I'll be driving back from Marysville, but on from the Warburton side, and I may not get away up there in time to make the net Sunday night. If I don't, I hope the net goes well, and look forward to catching up soon. This has been VK3, MDH, your host for the, I was going to say Sunday, the Friday 6-metre muster. So thanks everyone for joining, 7-3s, and may your weekend be dry and a good one. 7-3.
Thanks for running it, Mark, and recommend everybody disconnect their antennas. There's been a couple of loud rumbles here. Cheers and 7-3, VK3ACZ.
Yeah, cheers, Mark, and thanks for running it. Cheers, Peter, and 73 to everyone.